Hello and welcome to an episode of From the Depths with me, Table. We're working on my boat, but we had a little bit of a boo-boo, and I built a little bit more boat than, and it wasn't recorded, so we've made a little bit more progress. Not too much, you'll see, but let's just load the boat, and then we can show you. Vid boat, I do believe it was called. Yep, load you. I don't know what that means. 7,900. Load boat. Okay. Right. So what happened was, hello, can you get out of the water, please? Caps lock. There we go. So what happened was I started flaring out the hull. So you can see it's flared out a lot more, and the point here is more prominent. So I have added some sections to the hull. I'm sorry, I built for about 5 minutes, and I added these bits before I knew what was going on. It wasn't my fault, technical problem. So I am sorry about that. So yeah, that unfortunately happened. But we're gonna, no desperandum. We're gonna carry on now. So what I want to do here is, we want these, because what I want to do now is flare this out. A nice treat. There we go. So it's gonna go out double now, because we're gonna have the engine room on this deck. Mirror mode is not on. It's not on. That is no good. Mirror. Oh, I've got to be looking at it, haven't I? Ho. N. There we go. Haha! It's all about where you look. So we need to leave a gap there, but then we're going to go out like this. Because it's high time this section started really branching out and becoming the boat that it wants to be. There we go. Now, also, there's going to be a bulge, because I want it to kind of widen a little bit in the middle. But we'll get there. For now, we're all good. We're just going to keep going like so. I haven't even begun to work on the back yet, but we'll figure that out. Now that's cool, but there's this bit here, and I'm sure we can do something with something like this. That's not the one, is it? I'm sure there's a block that allows me to do it. A wedge, square corner. Let's see, is that the one? I don't think it is. No, that just kind of ends, doesn't it? If I did that, it would be a bit abrupt. I guess we just have to use one of these. Or I could go like this. Just put that in and just pretend that bit doesn't happen. I could do that, actually. How are we going to do this? I don't mind if it super lines up. I don't mind that. I just don't want it to be total rubbish what I'm doing. Let's put in blocks and see what we can do. Let's have a look. So, if I just get rid of that and make that one of these, the inverted ones. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just do that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that transition. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm still new. That is reasonable. I find that acceptable. I don't think that's going to be a massive amount of drag. It's a negligible amount of drag there on that hull. I'm not concerned. So let's just move this along. Blink, blink, blonk, blink, blonk, blink, blonk. There we go. So we're using that 2 meter slope at that level. I've increased the size armor around the engine. So that's all good. So let's go ding, ding, bong, bing, bong, bonk, bonk, bing, bonk, bonk. And set it up. There we go. Good. So that's quite a hull we have going on there. So now we need to do the engine. Now, because of the crankshaft, your engine has to run the length of the boat, doesn't it, really? I find that a little bit of an issue. So we go fuel engine generator. We put it back here at the back so it's relatively safe. Then we go crankshaft. Just add that. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Crankshaft. Crankshaft! Crankshaft! There we go. Okay. And then that comes out the front of the engine. Blanc, 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 blanc. The good thing is we're going to get to the point where we're going to start being able to drive this along and work on it whilst it's moving. But that won't happen until I've solved this buoyancy issue that I have, in that it has no buoyancy. Oh, that's quite a crankshaft we've got there. Yep. There may be basic engines, but they sure do have some oomph. Let's just go back to here. We want to put on these buddies. There we go. Yes, engine room. That's a big ass engine, because I want you to move at speed. There we go. I have no idea how to know how much power your engine generates or anything like that. If I look at that, does that do anything? Maximum power out 320. Current usage. Okay, so it's 10 power per cylinder. Okay. So your engine can be 1,000 blocks big. The engine alone can be 1,000. You can have some really serious engines in that case. So I know carburetors. Now this is the thing, right? So these turbocharger things, I can't hook them up properly. Exhaust and turbocharger outputs contribute less cooling potential to the cylinders than they are connected to if they are not venting outside the vehicle or into an unsealed chamber. Okay, so I don't need to worry about those for now. So let's just go with, where are they? No, not super things. Exhaust, crankshaft, carburetors. So I'd like to have them facing up ideally, like that. There we go. So put in the carburetors. They fit in there just fine. It's not saying no, is it? No, it's fine. Okay. Let's put those in. There we go. Whoop. Big old engine. Haha! Right, what's my power output? Maximum power output 6,000. Okay, so that's a lot more now. What happens if I put turbochargers on? Turbochargers, where do they go? No, not those ones. Injectors. No, not that. Supercharger. Where do they go? On there? Not connected to a carburetor. So they have to go on there. What's my output now? 6,000. Okay. Fine. There we go. That's our engine. There's no air going to get into this chamber. It's going to be just this airless engine. Increases fuel efficiency attached to a carburetor at low to medium RPM. Okay. Right. So what else could I get away with adding? Injectors. Fuel injectors. This is a modern alternative to carburetors and forced induction. It can be placed on any side of a cylinder. Ooh. So I can just mount it there, right? Not connected to a cylinder. Okay. Not connected. There we go. It's connected. That's what we want. So let's just add those as well. There we go. Don't mind if I does. This engine should have a lot of beef to it. Should be a very serious engine for a very serious boat. I won't lie. I'm trying to build an engine that will move a lot of stuff. Let's see if that's connected. Yeah, it's connected. Okay. Radiators. A radiator that helps to keep the engine operating at lower temperatures. It costs a bit of efficiency to run. Alright, fine. I just connect that anywhere, really. Whoop. It will. Let's put it there. Okay. Let's just check that that's right. Connect cylinders to crankshaft. But it's a radiator. Connect cylinders to the crankshaft. Okay, fine. There we go. Let's put those on. Right, there's our engine. Brum, brum, brum. That is a lot of engine. I'm not going to deny that fact. It said not connected. No, okay, it's fine. Alright, so... I just deleted something. What was that? It was a cylinder, wasn't it? Okay, sorry, cylinder. Didn't mean to do that. Radiator there and there. Cool. Right, so we have a big old engine. What's the output? 12,400. That seems like a lot, to be honest. Like, I'm going to need a lot of fuel, aren't I? So, engine built. I don't know about the injectors. Oh, no, I've got those on. I don't know about these turbochargers. I don't know how to attach these. They've got like this... I don't know how to hook them up. That's my Achilles heel. I don't know what I'm doing with that bit. But we've got our engine, you know? And so I feel now like I can enclose this engine in metal. We're going to start needing to look to buoyancy as well. So that's going to have to be a thing. That's going to start happening very soon. But let's just seal this into our engine compartment. We need a fuel area. That's something we need. So let's just enclose this. In goes the engine. Whee! Oh, it's amazing. I love my boat so much. It's so lovely. I'm so happy with it. I know it doesn't float yet, but it will very soon. There we go. Let's just seal that like so. There we go. That is one engine compartment. Yay! Engine compartment. And you notice that we've got these little chambers on the sides, which can be for buoyancy, you know? That's what we're going to work on. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. So, excuse me, that's the boat so far. I've been Table, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon for another part. In the meantime, take care and don't forget.